To truly know a city, we must know who believes in it, who invests in it, who has a stake in its future. This is Detroit. It is a city where something quite remarkable is taking place, something unique in the history of cities. For here on these 33 acres of riverfront property,
Detroit State of Mind is on the air! Bringing you the sounds of Detroit's underground, straight to your ear holes. Rock, punk, and metal. If it's Detroit, you'll hear it here. Unless you're a dick. And now, your overlords, Rich and Dave.
I'm feeling whiskey pen, and Georgia's on my mind. I'm stuck here in this Detroit state of mind. Through the fucking time, and every man's life, when he asks himself, have I done it right? He won't get the answers from any other source. Sometimes you're friendship, run the fucking course. Yo, waste time. Yo, waste time. Yo, waste of time. Look around, you hear the sounds of voices. In your head, you question yourself. Is it voices of the dead? Or are you just trying to justify your feeble life? Doesn't matter, you justify and call it right. Yourself, that's what I do. Do what I say, do what you gotta do. Yo, waste time. Yo, waste of time.
Detroit State of Mind is on the air.
All right.
How's everybody doing?
Doing great.
Good.
How are you?
This
Thanks
will
for the
be episode
hospitality.
27.
27.
Yes.
27.
Lucky number 27.
That's awesome.
We're gonna have to
My
write a
son's
song
birthday.
Pew pew.
Ain't nobody at this table 27.
Yeah, hell no. 27 years ago.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm actually 26. I'm 27.
You look fucking terrible. For your fucking
Yeah,
Go
you need to
see
change your
somebody.
diet, bro.
You might want to see a doctor, dude. There's a problem.
Hey, I think I'm getting fat shamed and ugly shamed over here.
Yeah, well,
Who the fuck are you, Benjamin Button?
it is what it is.
You
That was actually a good movie.
You're going backwards.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, we do this thing. We go around the table. Start with you and tell us who you are and what you do.
My name is Cheech, and I play drums.
Nice.
What else do you do? Never mind. Go ahead. Next.
We'll talk about the pole dancing later.
Yeah. My name's Glenn. I'm vocals. I can't play any instruments.
Marcus, play bass and sing.
I'm Chris, play guitar, and try to sing.
There you go.
The screams were good.
That's all I can do.
Yeah, try better
Anything
next time.
else? No.
So how long has Duck Butter been a band?
20 years. 20
Obviously,
years.
this is not the original lineup. I think Chris told me that's the case.
Yeah.
So who are some founding members here?
Marcus and I are the originals. Yeah, they're still left.
The
in band.
OGs.
Yes, sir.
OG.
The Butter G's.
Slick and slippery.
Chris has been with us for about 10 years now.
Yeah,
Something
about
like
10,
that.
11 years.
Yeah.
And Cheech has been with us for 4 years.
Before
4 years.
Why have I never heard of you guys?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you need to come out more.
I probably have. I just.
It's a tough name to remember for starters. So.
It's
no,
really
it ain't
not.
now. It's ingrained now.
Speaking of which, what the fuck does Duck Butter mean?
That's what everybody asks.
We'll defer that to Marcus.
Yeah.
I think I Googled it, and
Yeah.
it did come up with something raunchy or something like that.
Yeah.
Basically, essentially, it's ball sweat. That's kind of what it is. It's
That's not how it started, though.
I always thought that was Famunda.
No, we did it because where I worked, I've been a chef my whole life, and we had these appetizers called duck butts. They were stuffed mushrooms, and I used to say, "Give me the duck butter to fill it up." Well, the second week we were actually playing, his girlfriend comes in. She goes, "What's the name of the band?" I go, "It's called Duck Butter." Well, the next week she came in, said, "How's Duck Butter practice?" And here we are, 20 years later. Hasn't
All right.
moved, man.
That was it, huh?
That was it. We just copped it because nobody ever forgets the freaking name once you tell them.
It was
That's a
funny
good
because
one.
when the original band started, we I came down there and they're like, yeah, dude, we got a band, we're jamming. You know, everybody's picking up new instruments, so everybody was just learning how to play.
Right.
And you know, we decided at 32 we're gonna freaking start jamming.
'Cause why not?
Yeah, hell yeah. You know,
Right.
it's still kicking.
Yep.
So anyway, I come down there and they jammed a couple songs. Like, what do you think about singing for us? I'm like, yeah, I'll sing for you guys in like 3 fucking years when you figure out what's going on. Man. Like, holy shit, this is some noise.
When you learn an
But-
A chord, because E's getting boring as fuck.
yeah. Exactly. I hear you. No, so
Yeah.
that was that.
And a fun
So
ride
you
far.
actually didn't sing like right away? Like, hey, get your shit together, I'll come back? Or like, was that a joke?
Probably you started singing with us in October.
Yeah, it was more of a joke initially,
5
but
months.
kind of a well backed up joke.
Hang on a second.
know.
My daughter decides to interview or
that's cool.
interrupt us. What? The broom? I don't know.
Do you want Chris to come up there
Oh,
and do it
do
for
Do
you?
you want a vacuum or is a vacuum?
We get duck butter to do it for you.
Yeah, we'll clean the house. Hopefully wants a case of beer.
Smells worse than when you started.
yeah, exactly.
You just offer my daughter beer?
No, I want a case of beer.
He said he cleaned the house for a case of beer.
Hell yeah.
Dude, get your ass upstairs
Might
right
be a
now.
bunch of duck butter.
Bye.
everywhere, but you'll be all right.
That's funny. Where were you?
Oh, I don't know. We're talking about 2001, something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, so
2001, that's a
it's-
long time ago.
we started jamming in his basement, and we've been jamming there ever since. We have the original banner hanging up from when we started. Never took it down. And
Is it a picture of a duck?
no, it's just an old.
Did any of you guys grow weed?
No, well, no.
You should
should.
make fucking weed butter and fucking get a duck
God,
butter
yes.
sticker on top. Call it duck butter.
That's genius,
It
actually.
sure is.
We were gonna make the cover of our CD that the top of the butter.
Butter, the
Yeah.
swirl.
Yeah.
Oh, just have somebody carve your logo into the butter.
I can't
That's
believe
fucking
it's
good
gonna be
idea
the name of
too.
it,
Yeah,
but-
just emboss it right on the top of it.
Yeah, just
I-
carve it in there, man.
I like it.
Yes, sir. I did that for a couple different ones. I did the little butter packets as the actual is the gold with the duck butter logo on it.
Yeah.
Then you open it, the CD look like a swirl for the top of a butter, tub of butter. You know,
It's fucking genius.
Hey, you get her
you
too
know
dark, and
stuff.
it could be a wrong swirl.
Yeah.
What, like a butthole?
Maybe.
We used
Gotta
to
make sure it's good and brown.
Oh, jeez.
Wrong
would
kind of
open up
soft serve.
we'd open up the shows every once in a while, and people would be like, we'd have, because everybody always asks that question. So we were like, people always ask us, what's duck butter? And then we just start jamming. We'd never give an answer. We just,
Or just make up different shit every time.
yeah, for sure.
Well, my great grandmother, off a boat from whatever.
Shit, messy pants.
Scrape the shit out of
Shit,
Grandpa's
messy
toe.
pants. well, great gammy duck.
Smells like cooking duck to me.
She had a pee-pee problem.
Yeah, it happens.
Gross.
That is gross.
So how many members have there been over the years?
9.
You guys like
Nine,
Spinal Tap type of...
No, we had
There's a little coming and
4
going.
drummers,
Yeah.
4 drummers, 2 singers, and 2 other guitar players.
Yeah, I stepped out of the band for a while right after I got divorced. I moved out to Muskegon for a little bit during the week, like Monday through Thursday, and was helping out with substance abuse and homeless individuals out there for a
All right.
while. And then I kind of had to get my head together too, so it kind of worked out, and I had to take a hiatus from the band for a while. But Sean stepped in. He's freaking awesome, and he took a little bit of a different approach to the band at that time because he can actually sing. So
Yes.
that was kind of cool. But
For what you guys do, you don't need to sing. You just need aggression, man. You
Right,
need
yeah.
emotion.
No, I like that. Yeah, for sure. We're built on a lot of that for sure. Our whole
Sean
lives,
could
actually.
sing. He was in a really, it was called Black Anthem back in the 80s.
Yeah.
That sounds familiar.
What's his face? Jason.
Yep, Jason Krause.
Krause.
He's playing with Kid
Jim.
Rock now.
Oh, yeah.
Jim was
I
playing.
went to high school with that
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah, Krause is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Jason are still buddies. I actually met him when I was in college. He came up and visited another buddy that lived out in Mount Clemens, and then him and I ended up being friends. And not to get into the Kid Rock thing because everybody has their own story, but I got to sit over in his garage for a while while they were recording the album, and it was awesome, man. It
No
was-
shit.
it was- yeah, it was a
Do you
lot
know
of fun.
Chris Hardy?
I do not know Chris Hardy, but my brother did the first sound for
He went to high
for
school
Kid
there,
Rock
too.
actually back at the State Theater. And Bob walked up to him and was like, "Hey man," he's like, "we can't fuck this up. I spent all my money on that sign." So he was like, "Yeah, that's cool." Back then it was a little bit different.
Was this like the rap era, or is this like the rock?
Yo,
stuff?
that
in
was
the Valley
actually
days?
1998's when the Devil Without a Cause came out, but my brother did it for him in Yeah, it was probably the early 90s. He
Yeah.
just came out and did the State Theater, back when he was broke.
I used to date some girl in Romeo, and he would show up at parties and he'd get his ass kicked. Like nobody liked
See
him,
that.
but I'm not a fan of like the rock stuff. I actually like the rap stuff, to be honest
for
with you.
sure. Yeah. And it was different for me because I knew him personally, and it was like watching the progression of the band or whatever you want to call it. I struggled with it a little bit, but I'm cool with those
I
guys.
think
would
Rock
never
and Roll
talk shit
Jesus
about
is a
any of
great
them.
album.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a great album.
I used to hang out at Lipsticks,
Oh, yeah.
and one of his old drummers, Joey Mosheri,
Yeah.
he quit the band. The next thing I know, Kid Rock's on the cover of fucking Rolling Stone magazine. I'm like, oh, dude, you're probably
fucked up.
bummed.
Bob Ebeling, I think, was the drummer at that point, maybe.
I don't remember, to be honest. I thought his name was Joey Jojo. I don't know.
You want to talk about
Was he a DJ at Lipsticks?
I don't think so. No, we just hung out on Thursday at 8-9X night and just drank dollar pitchers.
Yeah, we were there one time. And I'm like, what the hell is this place?
You're talking Lipsticks at 680 Grossback,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played there once. Our guitar player, we got it on video. He's playing guitar. Somebody comes up like right next to him. They're getting change from the change machine.
Yeah.
It was like right at the edge of the stage. Little
Right.
chicks, they're getting it.
It's like playing in Richmond.
That stage was
you got to
only
move your
probably
guitar
6
so
feet
people
out.
can get to the bathroom.
Freaking Rudy's band. I don't remember what his
Oh,
band
yeah.
was.
Mind
Mind
Candy,
Candy.
yeah.
So
I remember those guys.
Yeah. So we were warming up for them, and it was funny because he came up to us before the show, like a week before, and he's like, hey man, he's like, you guys kind of got to limit how many people you have come to the show because, we
Why?
got because we got a lot of our people coming. I'm like, okay, cool, and that was like signal for us to invite
Get
as many
everybody.
Oh,
motherfuckers
I'd be like, yeah, go fuck yourself, dude.
Everybody, and we had the waitresses. They were wearing butter this shirts.
Oh, yeah.
We had butter this panties. It was freaking awesome.
Yeah,
man.
and
And
butter this, buddy.
But what was hilarious about it was like they all came and we packed that joint, and we started jamming and everything was cool. And we were done. The promoter comes up and he's like, "Hey man, Rudy wants a couple of your buddies to come up front." I'm like, "Tell him to go fuck himself."
Right?
Man. I don't give a shit about him. Like,
Is that the kid that was on the radio?
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It was,
Yeah.
yeah.
I never liked that band, to be honest with you. That's just my personal opinion.
It was weird because we got lucky at that time. We got lucky to play with a lot of bands that we probably shouldn't have been playing with, but we were getting exposed out there, so that was pretty cool. Not that it led to anything, but it just was cool that we got to play on the riff actually, which was pretty cool.
Like live or?
Well, they put a CD together. What was that called?
For the Hellraiser show.
Yeah, Hellraiser.
Oh, nice.
So everybody had a.
Badass.
So he played right inside Comerica
That's-
when Comerica first came out.
Like he's saying.
In the
it's-
park?
No,
No,
well,
it's Studio
in the bars.
54.
Yeah.
Still. That's still cool,
it was
though,
cool. You
man.
could see the park from where
Yeah.
we were
Right.
at. So.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Well, it was like 2 blocks from the stadium, but still.
No, it was in the stadium, but it wasn't the stadium.
And
Yeah.
as a big baseball fan, I'd be like, this is badass.
Yeah.
Is that that bar like you have to
I'm
you have to
big
get a
baseball
pass
fan
to get
myself.
into or whatever?
It's upstairs.
Yeah.
At Studio 54.
When they
Yeah.
first opened a joint, you could go watch Ernie Harwell do the after game show in the
that's
peanut
awesome.
bar. Like from
I
me to
love
UH,
Ernie
sit there and
Harwell.
watch Ernie Harwell do his thing.
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's my favorite sports legend right there, Ernie Harwell, man. I just love listening to that guy.
Fucking awesome.
So obviously a
I
big
remember when I was
baseball
a kid,
fan.
you'd ride
Oh,
a bike around Elginak, dude, and you could hear the radios in town.
Right, yeah.
You could always just stop
Nice.
and like, get the score, take off.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was great when I was
Very
a kid.
cool.
They played a lot of day games back then, too.
I actually prefer listening to baseball on the radio.
Me too.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
back then
Absolutely.
for sure.
Was that Ernie Harwell on the radio?
Yeah, Ernie
Yeah.
Harwell.
Yep.
Yeah.
And who was Paul Carey?
Paul
He,
Carey.
L.
he had a
K-line,
partner. Oh, it's K. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's Kell and K-Line were together.
George
but-
Kell and L.
yeah.
K-line.
K-line
Yeah.
were the Tigers TV guys for
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ernie pretty much ran
George
his own
Kell
show.
ruled.
Is George Kell still alive?
No.
Nope.
Is K-Line still alive?
No.
I think they're all gone.
He died too?
I think the COVID got K-line, didn't it?
This is depressing.
I got his autograph when I was like 10, and he was kind of. I shared a little bit. He was kind of a dick. Yeah, so like, 'cause he wouldn't sign for my next door neighbor who was sick at the time. I'm like, hey, can you sign one? He's like, kid, I'm pretty busy. So I went home and I had it signed on a bat and I used it. Then I traded it up. I traded another autograph up to the bowling alley for this Budweiser mirror that my buddy wanted. So it's still hanging up at 5-star. Pretty funny. It says
I was
to
a
Glenn.
kid in
Love Al
Elginak,
King.
the Tigers.
Really?
Yeah.
The Tigers used to come and play the teachers in basketball.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I got to meet them all, and my dad told me it was like a surprise thing. Hey, and Tigers are in town, and they're doing autographs and shit after the game. So I'm fucking scrambling through my room. I ain't got a hardball. I had a softball with the rubber coating on it. And I walked up to Milt Wilcox, and I handed it to him, and he goes, The fuck is this, kid?
That's hilarious.
It was awesome. My dad pats me on the back. They all sign, hey, check this kid's ball. Yeah. I was a fucking, I just kept shrinking and shrinking. It was awesome.
Swollen
It's just more room
baseball.
for more signatures,
Yeah, that's
man.
what I said. Right big, motherfucker. Right?
You still have it?
Yeah.
You still got it?
No, I think we used it. They give a shit. Rosema, Gibson, a whole bunch of different guys. Yeah.
Dude, Rosemary hangs out at
Morris.
a bar around here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He still does a lot
Our
of stuff.
Dave Rosema's super cool.
He was in a he is.
Well-
He's real cool. He was in a bowling league with me for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd come down and we'd wait till the bowling alley closed, and then we'd like lock down 12 lanes and do race bowling all the way down. You throw a strike, then you move to the next lane, and he'd run it. It was pretty cool. Maybe like 30
I never heard of
people
that.
there. Yeah,
That sounds fun, actually.
yeah. You have to throw a strike to move on to the next lane for 10 lanes, 10, 12 lanes, and
I'd be like
whoever gets
huffing and
to the end
puffing
gets all the
after a
dough.
while.
yeah.
After the first lane.
Or not. 'Cause maybe I didn't throw a strike. I'd be sitting in the same fucking lane forever.
I bowl every Wednesday, and I suck.
Yeah.
I hit a 209 this year was my best.
Nice. Yeah.
I shot a 253 when I was 13 years old, and I've never beat it since.
Wow.
That's a hard game to beat, actually.
Cheech bowls.
Yes, he does.
Do you?
So that's what else you do. You bowl and
How
drum.
many 300s do you have?
I have 29.
Are you serious?
300s.
What? 29 300s?
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking
Are you
impressive.
fucking kidding me?
He just threw it out there.
What's up, Earl Anthony?
That's not even one a year.
No, right.
That's not very many.
I never even came close.
Yeah. You're so humble.
Do you golf?
I golf.
How many hole-in-ones you got?
0.
Oh, like you know,
29?
Zero.
only
I've seen a
14.
pattern.
I've been this
29's
close on a
everything.
par 3.
I've been that
Oh,
close
that's
too
solid.
before.
Like, yeah, fuck.
Dude, at Metro Beach, they have a par 3 course. Bounce, 50-yarder. Bounce, bounce, bounce in the hole. Bounce out. Oh. I saw my dad get 3 hole-in-ones on that fucking course, and I never got one.
Yeah, never had a hole in one. I have three 300s though, but myself.
So, how long you been playing?
Since I was 16.
What was your...
So about 11 years.
No, 10 years.
Oh,
26.
you haven't had your birthday yet?
Oh, now you're 26. I thought you were
I haven't had a
27. You
birthday in
can't even
30
remember.
years.
Oh, you're going backwards again. It's the Benjamin Button thing. It's going backwards. It's 26 now. He just aged.
I kept-
His
I kept-
birthday's today.
Yeah,
I begging my dad for a guitar.
He learned to play guitar when he was 80.
Abraham
Actually, I was
Lincoln.
110,
Abraham
actually.
Lincoln bought my first guitar.
Yeah, Abraham.
I was begging my dad for a guitar, and he's like, I'm not getting you a guitar till you turn 16 so you can take lessons. I'm like, lessons? What the hell do I want to do that for?
Right.
He's like, well, that's the only way I'll get you one. So my first guitar was a Gremlin.
What the hell's a gremlin?
Exactly. The
Say
name
car or
the
guitar?
name on
Was
the
it an
neck
AMC
was a
Gremlin?
Gremlin. No.
Was this like a Kmart, like Montgomery Ward
I don't
type
even know
thing
what
or
the hell it
something?
was.
Or I've never heard of a
He came
gremlin.
home. He came home from work one day. He's like, "Here's your guitar, and here's
Strings
your
are higher
amp."
than a beer can off the neck.
Yeah. Strings are all hanging off. The strings are all brown. I didn't have no money for new strings, so I just tuned them up.
Right.
Well, actually, I took my guitar teacher. I'm like, "Look, you need to tune this for me." So he taught me how
Tuners
to.
weren't invented yet, were they?
Not back in.
I know.
Nope, not back then.
It was a rock and a stick.
So yeah, I was driving out to Cass City. I grew up in the Thumb area, so I drove out to Cass City for lessons. And
So you actually did take lessons.
Yeah.
You know, you
yep,
had,
took
you had
lessons.
to
Gave
follow
in.
through. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to.
Do you think that helped you or hindered you?
Well, Jesus Christ, you just hear me?
I think it hindered you.
Exactly. You give me your honest opinion.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
No, so I was
enjoyed
doing that,
Chris
and
as
then
well.
he got me a crate amp, and that crate amp sucked. There was no distortion on it. It's all clean channel. So I'm listening to all this heavy music, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? This doesn't sound like nothing what I'm hearing.
Slayer doesn't go...
No.
How come
But
I
that-
sound like Conway Twitty?
Right.
Yeah. But then at that time, I started getting into the old hair metal shit. So that's what...
You're playing hair metal on a clean guitar?
Yes.
I turned him on the
Trying
Wasp
to.
in the car last night. He's like, I don't think I've ever listened to these guys.
Wait, who?
Wasp.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We went and saw Wasp with Slayer, and it was kind of crazy. Was that Harpo's?
No,
was
that
that?
was at Royal Oak Music Theater.
Oh yeah. So
That was on the Hello Aids tour.
it's
29
kind
times I've seen Slayer.
of, yeah, I love Slayer, man. Absolutely beautiful.
Wait,
But
was that on? No, that was on the Hello Aids tour. Right in Blood just came out. But that was on
I
the
seen
Hello Aids
Slayer
tour.
at the original Blondies.
oh, that's nice,
you
man.
really?
Very, very cool.
I saw the tile on the ceiling that said
Like
Slayer.
1986.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The original Blondies was crazy. That was fun.
Fuck yeah,
That was a
that
good
stage
time,
like
man.
this high.
Yeah, I miss that
You
place.
know?
That was like my favorite place to see a show. get it.
I think I
packed
got
in,
to
have a
see
good
them
time.
at a festival over in Europe.
Sweet.
What a shitload of people there. Over at Monsters of Rock at Donington Castle.
You went to Donington?
Well, I was over in England I was there for almost 7 years living.
This fucking guy.
Damn you.
I was over there in the military in the Gulf War.
I went to Pine
That's where I
Knob
was
once.
stationed.
Sepultura?
Sepultura.
Left the state
With Max, right?
Right?
Yeah, that was a good Sepultura. Not
Yeah.
the Sepultura that tries to be what they are right now.
Nah, Sepultura's cool.
Yeah,
Didn't they just play in town
they did.
a couple
They're
weeks ago?
Like half the
Harpo's.
members are gone, ain't it?
Oh, are they? I have no idea.
Yeah, that's not the same.
It was at Harpo's.
Yeah, Paulo and Andreas are still in the band.
Yep, that's about it. Max is gone. He's playing with his son right now. They got a band, and I forget the name of them, but they rip.
They fucking play the Diesel all the time.
Yep.
Sepultura
Yeah.
does?
Max does.
Yeah,
Oh.
Max.
Soulfly's been there a
Oh,
bunch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Slayer warmed up for Wasp at that time. That's when we went and saw him, so that's how it was.
Yeah,
But,
because the ticket stub doesn't even say Slayer on it. It says
yeah,
Wasp.
it says Wasp.
Yeah.
And then
WSG.
But it was odd.
TBA.
Half the crowd left. I mean, not to like disrespect Wasp if you liked them, but like it was funny because Slayer played and everybody was like, cool. And then the Wasp came out, everybody's chanting Slayer, and then just left.
We seen Slayer open for Marilyn Manson at Pine Knob.
Oh yeah,
And Slayer
yeah.
ended, and the fucking place emptied out.
Yeah,
There was
yeah.
like 500 people left.
yeah.
They're telling people just go to the front.
Yeah.
It's funny, man. Every show you go to,
Slayer,
you hear the
there's so many-
Slayer.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who's playing, you know. Again, Slayer.
You could
Somebody
be at
will
a bar
yell.
down the street and somebody will fucking yell Slayer, fucking Freebird or something.
Yeah,
That'd be Dan.
yeah,
I don't know
for
if it
sure.
was,
Everywhere
I don't know
Dan
if it was
goes.
at that. It might have been Wasp with Slayer or Wasp with Metallica when I was standing next to Matt. Blackie Lawless had this skull full of blood.
Yeah.
And he goes back and he drinks it and he picks up a Wasp shirt. He wipes his face all with it. He throws it out in the crowd and hits my buddy Matt.
Yeah.
Hits him. Looks down. He gets pissed and he balls it up and he chucked it right
Sorry
back,
about
right back at him. It's so funny. I still talk about it. I'm like,
Well, that didn't go as planned.
You ever hear of a band called Jenna Tortures?
I've seen them.
They do this big S&M show, right? And at the end of the show, they're throwing these big rubber dicks out into the crowd. And my buddy Sean, he thought it was a drumstick. He's like, yeah, and he's super uncoordinated. And he goes, right across his face, man. Smacks him in the face. And he reaches down, he goes, I got it. And he holds it up. And he goes, oh, and he drops it.
They had
That
fucking
would've been
they
funny.
had couches on the stage. You could just walk up and sit on stage
Yeah.
with them fucking playing.
Giving dudes enemas and all kinds of weird shit. Oh, yeah.
At the old
God.
Yeah, they were great, though. The music's killer.
at
And we went and
Blondie's,
seen them. What the fuck am I watching?
the old Blondies when King Zeus was around with Ugly But Proud. And back in the 80s, they'd freaking have him just sit in the middle of the stage and he'd just sit there, roll tubes, freaking
Just do whatever.
smoke. Yeah, just smoke the whole time. And it was hilarious. I'm like, what's going on, man? I'm like,
Oh, yeah,
what the hell?
that place with anything goes.
Oh, yeah, Blondie's was cool.
My buddy was like 14 in there.
The first
I saw my first Cro-Mag show there, man. It was cool as hell. And then I saw him at Trax a little bit later, but
I think
that
we
was
seen
solid.
Megadeth there, too.
Yeah, the old Blondies was beautiful.
the first time I was there, I don't know what the fuck, but I pissed off some skinheads, man.
Yeah.
There's like 7 fucking of them. My stepbrother's like big long haired metal dude.
Yeah.
He's like, we gotta go. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, see those guys over there? We gotta go. Like,
Yeah.
'cause they're fucking eye fucking me. Like, I don't know what the fuck I did, man.
Right.
But I do have a mouth, so I mean, I probably said something stupid.
That was like us over at Harpo's. We were there for Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah.
And it was me,
I was
my
there.
brother, and
Every
a guy
time.
named Pat. And we drove down there. We're sitting in the chairs, and the skinheads were out there doing their chants and everything. And Chris Barnes would stop and say, if you motherfuckers do it one more time, we're walking off this stage. They did it a couple more times, and they stopped. And my buddy Pat's the hugest Cannibal Corpse fan you've ever seen. He picked the fucking ashtray up, stood up, and just chucked it at this skinhead down in the pit. These fuckers stopped and looked at us. I'm like,
Uh-oh.
you just signed our goddamn death warrant.
Houston, we got a problem.
Houston, we are dead.
It was always different back then because, like, you know, you'd have all the different groups
we
getting
ducked
together.
behind- we
It was
ducked behind the
cool
table.
though
We
because,
cried.
I mean, certain things would happen. I'd go down and go see like Scraps and
They were
ALD, the old shows back in the '80s, and they would freaking all of a sudden somebody would just get picked out and they'd just be getting their ass kicked, and then when the security came around, all the guys that were kicking their guy's ass would back up like, "Hey, take it easy," like they weren't part of it, you know. And it was
Right.
It was a different thing for sure. There was a different mentality back then. I mean,
I've been talking to Jimmy.
Yeah.
He's gonna come in and do some poetry and shit
Nice.
for a show.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to find another poet. If anyone knows a poet,
Cheech is a poet. Didn't know it.
Cheech is a poet. Hell, he does everything else people don't know.
I just talk, man.
Nah, Jimmy Doom's
30 fucking 300 games.
Jimmy Doom's incredible, man.
Yeah.
He definitely represents Detroit
Dude,
really well.
Dude, he's a great writer.
He is.
Great front man.
He's
great
funny as
lyricist.
shit.
Yeah, he's fucking.
Yeah.
We
He's
used to
got
play-
stories for days.
Yeah, we used to play Words with Friends on the fucking phone. He
Oh,
whooped
yeah.
my ass every. He's very
Yeah.
fucking intelligent.
Fuck,
man.
I had a dictionary
Super
of
intelligent.
thesaurus.
Yeah,
Duck butter.
right.
I quit playing because I found out there's a thing where you put your letters into it real quick and it'll give you every word that it can spell.
Yeah, there's like a cheat app.
Cheat? No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, but that's not fun
I don't know
though.
why you
No.
would do that.
I'm like, I know this person's dumb as a fucking box of rocks.
Is that why your Wordle scores
He
are
does
so
not
high?
Fuck yeah, they're like a million and shit.
He does not know the word trepidation. There's no way. he
no
knows
way.
that word.
Ain't no way.
Could you define that for me, please?
It was just
No.
The one
spell
that
it.
does, he does do, D-O. Got one.
No,
I was king of the 2-letter words like XU, XI, triple letter, triple word, whatever.
Well, XI is a good fucking, if you can use it, it's a good
100%.
Good points, man.
That was the cool thing with Jimmy Doom too, because they were picking up all the great shows. Like they'd come to town, and so it was always like, and I liked it because I enjoyed Scraps and I enjoyed ALD. You know, and the Lumberjacks would be playing, they'd be warming up for Exploited, GBH,
Yeah.
you know, doing all sorts of shows, and it was like, it was great for me because I'm like, sweet, the local bands are awesome, and then we get to go see, you know, the Exploited, and it was cool. They did Rollins.
Speaking of which,
all sorts
what's your favorite gig?
We didn't even finish
Played
the
or
other
went to?
question.
Played. What's your favorite gig you ever played?
It was like the record stopped
What's
in
your
there.
favorite venue to play?
Was it with the Dirty Drags? Who?
Dirty Drags.
You know, I'm still waiting to play St. Andrews, but Cheech here. Did you play St. Andrews?
Yeah, I've never
before?
played there either.
In a couple different places, yeah.
I played there about 46 times.
Yeah.
Are you all shy or are you just high? Oh, I'm not allowed to ask
Well, look
you that.
at
am
him.
I?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, edit that. Edit that. I'm sorry. Edit that.
Are we allowed?
We finally got to play Harpo's. That was fun.
See, that's number one on my list.
You know.
You ain't played there yet?
I have not played there, and St. Andrews is number 2, but
Yeah, we opened for who? Halloween, and another time we
Seduce.
opened for Seduce.
Trick or treat.
Oh, no
it's
shit.
Halloween tonight.
Right?
So, what's your
Yeah.
favorite gig you played, Cheech? We're not getting away from the first question.
Was it today?
He's trying to light that up.
Today.
Was it St. Clair Shores?
I thought I could be last.
You could be last.
They said we were
Last
allowed
time
to
he started, everybody cut him off and called him old.
Well, that's the thing about it. That's why I don't say shit.
He's 25 now.
Right. He lost a year.
Yeah, he's 25. Now he's 25.
And
All
I'm
right,
losing
we'll
years
come-
left
we'll-
and right now.
We'll be
No,
right
no,
back.
in seriousness, my all-time
Yeah.
favorite would be I got to sing Bro Hymn with Pennywise.
Really?
That's
That
awesome.
was probably my all-time
How'd that
favorite.
happen? You just bum rush the stage or something? or-
Weed. Give you a joint, you let me and my kid get on stage. And
Really?
sure
That's
shit,
all it took?
We got on stage. Yeah, one joint.
No shit.
And then they got to Bro Hymn, and Fletcher grabbed me because I was at the side of the stage. I got to sing Bro Hymn at Warped Tour. That was pretty cool. There's a ton of people.
Was the crowd going fucking ape shit crazy?
Yeah.
I mean,
Just
usually
Bro Hymn.
you drag somebody up from the audience, everyone just goes fucking wild,
yeah.
man. Felt like a rock star for that.
I was
Especially if
at
there's
the
a
side
kid
of the
involved.
stage the whole time, so it wasn't that big a deal. They didn't grab me from the crowd or nothing like that.
Right.
That was pretty
People are like, who the hell's this guy? That's Cheech.
Right?
It's fucking Cheech, man. Dude, Cheech.
The audience starts screaming your name.
This
Fuck,
motherfucker
he's like
pulled
Waldo.
a 300 game.
Yeah.
You guys recognized him when he walked in the basement today.
Never had a hole in one, but we'll let it go.
One out of two ain't bad.
What about you, man? What's your favorite gig of all time?
That I played or that
Yeah,
I've seen?
played.
Played. Jeez. We warmed up for Sex Machine, which was the guys from Scraps, and that was cool for me. We played at what was that out in Mount Clemens?
That was at Hayloft.
Yeah, the Hayloft, and that was probably my favorite, just because I got to like play with Brett from Scraps, which was cool. And I kind of, they were actually a little bit younger than me, but I enjoyed going down to their shows all the time. So that show for me was just cool that we were sharing a stage with them.
I miss that place, actually.
Yeah, dude, it
That
was
was
pretty
my
Hayloft?
favorite place.
It's weird, like, to
Which
drive
one?
by. It's just, a
Mount
hayloft.
Clemens.
Yeah.
That was perfect
It's just
setup.
gone. Or is there
There's
anything
one out
there
on
now?
Ryan, too, right?
I don't know. Is there anything in
they're
there?
building. They're going to build building a new like I don't want to call it a strip mall, but it's
Oh, that's ridiculous.
waste of fucking space.
Yeah.
But-
More retail nobody needs because everybody orders shit online.
oh yeah. So I heard at one point they were talking about putting a gas station there with the Starbucks in there, and I was like, do that. That'll bring in more money than anything else. Any freaking strip mall that's going to come there is not going to pull in anything.
Or a better fucking what the fuck's that bar on Joy?
Oh,
Titty bar.
No, that's
Traffic light.
Once a traffic light, if it changes hands, that's it. It can't be a strip club
they probably
anymore.
grandfathered in or
and
some
there's
shit.
no more strip clubs in Macomb County. That's the last one.
Taking all our fun away.
It is kind of a shithole, though.
It is.
Supposedly they got great steak there, though.
They
That's
got,
where
they
we're
got,
going to eat after this.
Are you
They
really?
do.
No.
But it's
The best steaks I've ever had in my life have all been in titty bars.
Yeah,
that's a
there
fact.
you go. The Mustang.
one in Portland
that
was
used to-
awesome.
They're made with love.
You're probably visually eating. You're like,
Why is this extra?
But it
juicy?
depends on when you go to the traffic light. I went there for quite a bit for about 4 years. This is probably about 10 years ago, and you needed a dance card to go there. So as long as you're 18, you could go there and dance. You didn't need to do anything. Show them your ID, and they let you dance.
what?
So, yeah. So this is at the
you
traffic
or
light.
somebody else?
This is at the traffic light.
Oh.
But
You're dancing there?
and they freaking.
I thought you looked familiar.
These girls would be gone within 1 or 2 nights that they were there. They'd have all these guys coming from out from.
I put my number on $1. You
The
never
place
called
out
me.
on 8 Mile, just looking, and they're just harvesting these
Shit,
shit.
us too.
Oh yeah.
But there was some nice looking bras, and the next day you go there, and it's there's the
I saw
frickin'
some really
eggs hanging on a freaking nail titties
Yeah.
in there. It's pretty.
What was the
pretty
one
bad.
in
She had to leave. She's having a
on
baby.
Jefferson, the Sail Inn?
Oh, that,
Oh, by the base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sailing.
Yep.
The headliner's having a baby on stage.
Yeah.
I gotta go. She's gotta go.
Sweet C-section
They're
scar.
going to take her fake leg off so it doesn't get all messed up. I don't want to get shit all over it when I'm having a baby.
so that's that one that's out on North Avenue, isn't it?
Which one? The sail
Or
in?
is it no, the one it's either on North Avenue or Romeo Plank. There's a chick in there. She's only got one leg.
Shut
Oh,
up.
that's Bisco's.
Bisco's. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good old Emmett.
Yeah.
Is that a bar? Or is that
That's
a strip
up
club?
north.
Yeah, it's closed now.
Is it?
I've never
Yeah.
been there.
I just drove by there this morning.
Yeah, he's
She's
the one that
closed.
owned all the porn shops. all that
Try to
shit
get a
around
dance
there.
on the way in.
Bisco's.
I don't know. That guy must have died or something because they closed all that shit down.
Yeah. The bar in town's still open.
Yeah.
Never been.
Well,
to
Bisco's had like a
Bisco's.
dirt floor. At least it was probably a floor, but it was more dirt than it was floor.
Was there a chick with one leg in there? Or no?
I don't know. I've only been in there one
Okay.
time.
Was there even
It
a
was
chick
a buddy's
in there?
birthday. Yeah.
I don't know. Never a big
This sounds
fan
very-
of titty bars.
very
Y'all
familiar.
He
know
said he got a lap
Besides the
dance
door,
and
you don't
needed an
know
air
who's dancing.
freshener.
I think it might have been on Romeo Plank. I'm not sure if it was on Romeo Plank, if it was on North Avenue, Bisco's.
It was way,
So
it was
she-
way out
she
there,
was-
too.
Yeah.
That's
She
an
was a
M-
dancer.
Yeah.
That's on him.
She probably banked like crazy. Like, I want that one-legged
That's
chick,
19.
man.
Just right there in Emmett.
Yeah, in Emmett. There you go.
She could do pirouettes
Like
like
I
a
say-
motherfucker.
She just clamps into something and starts spinning around.
Like I say,
She got a RoboCop leg and shit.
saying driving up here this morning, I drove right by her.
She whittles
I
a
looked
band
over, I'm
out of
like,
it and has
there's
LK line
Bisco.
sign it.
Louisville Slugger tattooed on the leg.
All right.
All right. What's your favorite gig?
Shoot, it was probably at Clutch Cargo's. We played with Red Eye Flight
Yeah,
in the basement there. That freaking that night.
Clutch
That whole
Cargo's
day
is a
was
cool
cool.
joint.
It was very. We were playing downstairs in the Mill Street, and we got there early because we were brand new at doing this. And it was another case where the dude that was setting up the gigs, is our guitar player's brother. So he put up all these things. We used to just jump on these shows. We didn't have any right playing some of these shows, but it's not what you know till you know, man.
Absolutely.
Jay would get us on these things, but we went there early, and Red Eye Flight, they set up their entire set in the middle of the dance floor. Didn't just jammed. No vocals, no nothing. Just the band just played right there, and it was like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with that band. Those
I've never
guys-
heard of them myself.
They've been gone for a while, but they were definitely they
At
had
that
two.
time, they were pretty
They were
hot.
incredible musicians, and they freaking were heavy as heck. And
Yeah.
they signed with Victory Records and kind of got fucked.
Yeah,
and then,
yeah.
Didn't
Went from
Victory
there.
fuck a lot of people over?
Well, you know, yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, it was probably
From
that
what I've
show.
seen.
One of my hood.
Yeah. But yeah, they were solid for sure.
We played with DRI, and that's not on the list yet either. Too.
That's what I was going to say. That's
All
what
right,
it
well,
is.
that's DRI.
Was that a
was
pay to
good.
play one? Because we
No,
skipped it.
because
Nope.
we knew Roosevelt. This was at the newer Blondies, and that was we played there. For,
Is that place even still open?
No, I
it's
don't think.
closed.
We were supposed to go to Entombed. We drove all the way down to Blondie's, and it was dark. There was no power in the building.
Boo.
Yeah,
And we had met them guys before, and they were all standing outside. I'm like, he's like, oh, I remember you. They're from Sweden.
So you're at the
LG
Entombed and
Petrov's
Testament
cool guy.
show over at the old Palladium?
I don't know if I went to that one.
Yeah, that was a good show.
We seen him at Harpo's a bunch.
Yeah.
We got fucking hammered. Fucking Swedes can drink, boy.
Well, when I worked at the Rift, they used to have a little, there used to be a little barrel in one of the rooms upstairs, so we just all siphon up there and have ourselves a couple freebies.
Right?
The band I was in got to play there 5 days before they shut that down. There's nobody in the fucking Ritz or whatever the fuck it was called at the time. I'm jumping off the drum riser. We made this bitch open up the fucking curtains like we're rock stars. Open it up, and there's a table of our friends, and that's it, dude. I didn't care. That's the one time fucking got to play the stage at least, man. The sound was great up there, too, man.
I strolled into a show one time, and it was pretty dark, and I walked in, and it was at the Greystone, and there was like 12 people there for MDC on like a Tuesday night. And they played for like 45 minutes and just left. And I was like, this is the weirdest show I've ever been at. 'Cause it was just like done, boom, lights were barely on. I'm like, all right, let's get out of here, man. I was a little nervous about that one.
You know what's funny? Speaking of MDC, remember Kate from Seattle?
Yes.
Klondike Kate, whatever.
Yeah.
She's fucking friends with those guys.
Oh, really?
There's pictures of them at her house and shit, man.
That's awesome.
They're just like a local band out there and shit, man.
Yeah, that's really cool.
What about you?
Well, I got 3 of them, actually.
Is today one of them?
4 of them.
Then we're done with
actually.
you then.
You know you're only getting younger.
I know. That's why I better hurry up before I can't speak no
You're going to be
more.
in fucking diapers pretty soon. We don't have any diapers that big, man.
So one of them was the DRI show at Blondie's because DRI was my brother's favorite band, and he's passed away now, so that was cool playing with them guys. Then over in England, I was in a band called Rank Snatch, and we played a big softball tournament. And then I was in another band in England called Monkey Pot. We played a couple of shows over in England. So that was cool.
You got the
Playing
most fucked up
overseas.
names any band ever heard.
Now it's duck butter. You're seeing a little pattern here.
Can you see the fucking marquee? Duck butter, monkey pot.
Special guest
The rank snatch one was rank snatch. What is it? Like,
It's a
think about
smelly
it.
pussy.
Yeah.
It's fishy in here.
Yeah, it's not a lot of thinking going on with that name.
All right, we're going to take a break, play you some duck butter. We'll be right back.
You can do the clacker.
Tonight we'll be discussing cocaine.
Ugly head, you got an ugly head. Ugly head, ugly head. Ugly head, you got an ugly head. Ugly head, ugly head.
attention. Yeah, I think my favorite was probably Slim's Last Chance in Seattle.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was a cool place.
Very cool.
Did we played there in like
Cheech left.
February? Okay, take your time there, buddy.
Cheech is going to go bowling a game here, get a 300.
So we played this bar in February, but they have a flatbed truck outside where they have bands play on in the summertime. Oh, and like
Nice.
Duff from GNR shows up there and all this
Guinness
crap.
play
Like
out
Billy Gibbons shows up.
Yeah, it was
and,
like a 56 cab over with
dude,
a big
it's
flat
fucking
back.
cool as fuck. But no, it was February and 50 there or whatever. So no,
Crowd was good.
yeah, it was fun.
We always talked about doing something like
Thanks.
that where we would be in the parking lot. We would just we'd go to a bigger show, go see whatever bands we were going out to Pine Knob and seeing, and just rolling up in a U-Haul, just
set
open
up?
it up and just start jamming until they
Jamming.
kicked us out. And we're like, I don't know.
That'd be awesome, man.
Why
Yeah,
not?
we thought
Fuck it.
about it, man.
Yeah.
We did that a few times. Like, dude, we
Fucking
should just
Gorilla
do it.
Rock.
Just kick it out till they kick us out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do? They might confiscate our shit, but what are they gonna do? Freaking
Well, just-
disturbing the
they'll
peace?
just shut
They're
you
gonna
down
freaking
Well,
until
you
you
block
leave.
off our-
just close
Yeah.
it up, leave, and then come back in a different vehicle and go in the show.
But what if they didn't shut you down? Like, oh fuck, we need more material.
Exactly. Holy crap. What do you mean we don't have to play more than 7? What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, this song's called 1701.
yeah.
They're like recording your show. The big generator just overpowers the mics. Can't even hear the band.
That was Marcus's idea. He was like, "Dude, we should do it. We gotta do it."
We're gonna go to an Ozfest because when we went, we followed.
Yeah, we went to
we
the
pulled it
first
right
Ozfest.
behind Meshuggah. Remember?
Yeah.
We followed their tour bus right in the parking lot. And Glenn's driving.
Just kinda
They're
like-
he's
like
just
you're with 'em?
He's like, we're with them. And he pulled right into their parking areas. We pulled there. We were there for probably, I don't know, about an hour.
Yeah.
And somebody's like, dude, you got to move your car right over there. You'll be
Yeah.
fine. You just can't be in the same. And it was nothing really different, but it was just wild. I'm like, dude, we can pull in here, play Ozfest. There's a ton of freaking bands here.
Have you seen Meshuggah live?
That was probably 15 years ago, whatever.
No, more than that.
That's
yeah,
the first
probably.
album.
More than that, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was solid. It was cool about that. Like whenever we do that, we go into shows and it's like they're waving you at a certain spot. I'll just like turn over into the VIP and they're like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Hey,"
Right.
just give them the nod.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
See you again, bud.
I always feel like if you act like you belong, then you got your better chance of getting where you need to be.
I would start freaking out like oh, we just made it in. Like now what?
Yeah.
I didn't plan this out very well.
And most of them are all 18, 19-year-old kids. They're like,
Yeah, just go.
later, you know.
Whatever, they don't pay us enough.
No, no.
Early or like nowadays they're probably on their phones. Like
Yeah. Like Chris is going to be in like 7 years.
7 minutes.
I won't be able to afford a new phone, though. That's the problem.
In the last 5 minutes you've actually lost your job and now you work at like a golf ball range thing.
You look over, and you look over, and his beard's not gray anymore.
Yeah, all his hair starts falling off. It all starts turning brown. That'd be so fucking great, man.
That'd be fucking weird.
You think you'd be skinnier or bigger when you're younger or older?
Am I drinking beer back then?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Am I my
It's-
grandpa's
it's the
laughing. He's
future.
handing me an Atlas.
I'm gonna be a fat fucking alcoholic baby. Fucking wah,
Where's the whiskey?
wah.
He'd be breastfeeding in like 20 minutes.
Where'd you go, Cheech?
Ooh, that'd be the only thing worth looking forward to.
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay.
Back breastfeeding
Going
again.
back to the boob. Nice.
I could
Where you
see
going?
that.
Right here.
All right.
It's pretty cotton mouthy.
Are you? From all the talking you've been doing?
See you when you come back.
That, I see. Okay. That's what you're saying.
Oh man,
Who's the Aaron Miklo fan?
I don't know where that came from. But I drilled a hole in her face and stuck the microphone stand in.
The microphone's got to be where it's got to be.
You know, other people have pointed that out, and I don't know who that is.
You don't know who that is?
Nope.
How long you guys been doing
What
this?
is it, Cheech?
This podcast?
Yeah.
Instagram, YouTube.
This is our second year, basically.
Pretty cool chick.
We started doing it before COVID. We got like 3 shows in. Had months way booked out. A lot of cool bands, and COVID shut us down.
Yep.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
And after they started letting people hang out again,
We were. I don't know.
we were going to do it anyway, whether we could hang out or
Yeah,
not.
that was it, man. We used to, because we were talking about earlier, 1281.
As soon as the bands
He
got
stayed
brave
open
again.
the entire time,
Yeah.
and he made everybody pay cash, and he went across streets to the party store, But that place was freaking packed every day.
Didn't they get busted for that though?
Oh, they get busted.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
And
Yeah,
you
yeah.
pay
Gonna
the
be here any minute.
So many
$3,700.
people there, though.
And then 2 weeks later, everybody be parked over at the other side of Mount Clemens Glass. They're all parked over there, like, and he'd make people go through the back door. And you go in there, and it was all half gallons. It was all canned beer. And everything
Nice.
was cash. And the food, the place would still, me and Dan were there at 3:30 in the morning.
Right.
She's like, screw it. I'm going to stay open, too, because there was that many people.
You're going to get fined, you're going to get fined.
Yeah,
Fuck
and
it.
I was like, we kept going there. I'm like, this is freaking awesome.
Well, it's either that or maybe lose your fucking business. You know.
Yeah,
That's-
one or the other. Yeah, you gotta make some money.
It's
Hell
a
yeah,
super
dude.
spreader.
Yeah, I mean, it was something like that. That's all you gotta do is you gotta pull their liquor license. You're done.
Yeah.
No, we're not gonna shut you down. We're just gonna take your liquor license. Now you're screwed.
Right.
But he didn't care, so he took all that money he made, and he's been putting it into the place. They put a lot. But it sucks because it was a cool place to play, but and it's only a half mile from my house. I can't stress that enough.
It's a terrible fucking
I've heard
location
about
though.
4 or
Yeah,
5
it
times
is.
already.
Absolutely awful.
Both sides going road-wise.
Right.
Both sides of grass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You guys,
we get done playing. We go load up my car. We go to my house, drop everything off in the family room, come back, and the next band wasn't even starting yet.
Yeah.
So it was perfect for that. We didn't have to leave our gear there,
Right.
It sucks they're not doing bands anymore though.
It does. But Steve is the guy there you got to deal with, and you got to deal with him with kid gloves.
Yeah.
He's kind of an asshole, and you got to freaking kiss his ass. You do. He'll start fucking with the sound guy. He'll start messing with the kickbacks on the stage while you're playing.
Yeah,
Right.
with Sean.
His
He
drunk
did
ass.
Sean.
So the chick that was running it, Jamie,
Yeah.
I think she had that thing Jam Cat. She was booking. She booked everything there. We had a bunch of stuff already booked up, and she quit. And then that was it. So I got back in because I knew the guy, and we would go there play our Halloween gigs there and shit like that. It was cool,
Right.
But he's still there. He's still the same dude, and he knows me. And he'll walk in, he'll look at me and look right away. He won't even say hi. And then once in a while, he'd walk by and give me a free beer, and he wouldn't say anything. But that's just the way he is,
So you said like all the gear's gone, the stage is gone, like
Stage
everything.
is gone. They got 3 dartboards there where the front wall is at, but that's where they got one of the garage doors.
Right.
So they put a garage door there, and they put a garage door on the other
Garage
side.
doors.
yeah, it's
And
a
they
thing
put
now.
booths all along the whole thing, and they tore out the ceiling, all that crazy looking ceiling that was in there.
Yeah.
It was all water damage. They tore all that out, had the ceiling fixed, and it's pretty nice in there now. And it still does a good business 'cause people remember, dude. They stayed open throughout all of COVID. They never
Yeah.
shut down. And I'm like, why is there so many cars in the Mount Clemens glass parking lot? And then you see
A lot of busted windshields
he put-
during COVID.
put covering over all
All
the
for one
windows.
night.
All the front windows. He covered up all of his front windows so you couldn't see when you were going down Gratiot. And you could hear, you could hear
You're
people
the fuck
laughing
party and
inside.
having fun, right?
And it's just like, you know what? I'm going to go out and go in the back door. And I'm like, oh my God, you guys got food? Hell yeah, we do. Sit down. Cash for
If I had an
everything. I'm like,
establishment,
this
they
is
close. I'd
fucking
have to
great.
fuck with a cop. Just put a speaker in the window with people partying. Nobody in the building.
I think it's cool you guys are doing this, man. Just so
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
it is,
we appreciate
absolutely.
the invite because I think
Yeah.
that what I like about it is that you're making people aware of like you guys didn't know who Duck Butter was, but I think you're making
No.
people aware of like Detroit bands that are out
Yeah.
there, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Do we have a blast doing it? Fuck, we get a free show.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
come
that's
on, man.
cool.
Right
have,
on.
have a good time.
Play more,
Right.
play more.
After one song, say, get the fuck out.
No, that's
Oh, don't worry, that's coming.
As soon as the beer's gone, get the fuck out.
I'm sure that show will happen. We had one guy message us, wanted to be on the show, and he said, we're going to play the same song 4 times, and then we're going to give you a list of questions we want you to ask.
Oh yeah, and they had no singer
And that's
either.
all we want to do. And we don't have a singer.
yeah.
Yeah, needless
Yeah,
to
you
say,
guys
they,
will be on in a minute.
yeah, they have not been here.
Delete.
No, I get that.
Screw that, dude. That's boring.
We're going to play the same song 4 times.
No, that's stupid as fuck.
Yeah. And here's the questions you're going to ask.
We'd love to have you, but come when you got material.
That's
You
what
know?
really kind of pissed me off. Like, you could only ask us these 5 questions. I'm like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
5 questions.
How about you get the fuck out of my house?
Yeah. Or don't show up ever.
yeah.
I hope he's fucking listening right now.
Yeah, I say fuck him too. I don't even know who he is, but fuck him.
Yeah, I wear my bullshit talking.
We've already talked enough shit about people. Let's go.
Right?
There's enough of us here.
So, best band in Detroit right now. What do you guys think? Besides you guys, of course.
Ooh, there's a lot of good bands.
Well, I mean, shoot us some
Lot of
names, like
bands.
up and comers that you think are,
St. Thomas Boys Academy is probably.
Of course.
I've been trying to get those cats on here, man. I don't know them. A friend of mine does.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good dudes.
Yeah.
Hit up Mark Adam on Facebook. Hit him up. He's
Yeah.
a guitar player. He's really cool. Him and AJ, the drummer, but hit up Mark and he'll respond.
Right on. Cool.
They'd love to come here. They're from this area. They're from St. Clair Shores.
Right.
Could you message me, or like one of y'all message me, like his full name and his Facebook
Yep.
profile and all that?
Yep.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, they're really good. They're really good.
I saw some video they played the Sanctuary. Was it a couple weeks back?
Yeah,
Or
with
dude, it looked like a badass fucking time, man. High energy.
It was freaking rocking.
Oh, you go to that show?
Oh yeah, and it was on a Thursday night.
Yeah.
And it was freaking packed. And that's what Aggro or Die went on at 8:20 or 8:40, something like that. They went on first, and then
Was that like
St.
their first
Thomas
show in a
Boys.
while?
Yeah, that was their first show since before COVID. Then St. Thomas Boys went on right after.
You gotta look them guys up too and get them in here.
Aggro,
Aggro's really good, too.
Dude,
Isn't it awesome to see the fucking paychecks, whatever, is
Yeah.
actually a thriving venue again?
That place is probably my favorite place to play around
Dude,
here for
the
sure.
sound. I don't know what they did with the sound. I mean, they obviously spent some money, man.
Yep.
But beers are fucking more expensive. It's like a little pain in the dick to get a fucking drink, whatever. But
Yeah.
they get national fucking acts.
Yes,
and
they
shit.
do.
It's awesome, dude.
Yeah, we played there to seats.
Oh yeah, lots of times.
The one thing, actually, the one thing that bummed me out, I think we played together with 7 Day Creeps. They used to have on the stage, they had stickers. They were all on the bottom. I know my band had a sticker on there, and that's all gone now, man. I'm like, oh man. Yeah, boo.
I'm thinking Never Ending Games, solid. I love that band, and I love freaking Come Out Fighting. Those
Come
guys
Out
are
Fighting
solid.
too. Yeah.
We
Them
enjoy.
guys
We
are
play with
good.
them guys a few different times and just enjoy them, man. Good dudes. good
DDTs
music.
are rolling her pretty hard right now too.
Yeah.
Those guys.
Yeah, Chuck and them guys
With
are
their
cool.
new album.
You
that they're
Dirty
recording.
Rat.
Yeah,
You Dirty Rat.
That's pretty sweet.
That's
I
a
know.
band?
Yeah, they're
Not
really
familiar.
good. They're really good.
You Dirty Rat.
Trying to get them on our. I'm trying to get them on our. We're doing a show on May 21st at Auburn Hills Legion Hall. They give us the outdoor pavilion to use, so we just bring our PA system and we backline and we get 5 or 6 bands. Right now it's gonna be us, Come Out Fighting, the Perps, DDTs,
How about
possibly
Bang
Keepaway. You guys
Come
want
on in, man.
We want in.
All
Jump
right.
in, man.
Then we're done.
Just got
We
yourself a
got our
gig.
6.
How easy that was?
Yeah, we'll play from like 7:30 till about 11:30 because it's outside. But it's
We only got like 45 minutes.
It's kick ass of freaking. They got a big ass bonfire. They cook burgers right there. They set up their bar out there for us, and
We
we just
donate
take,
the money
we just
to
take
them
all
that
the
we
money
raise.
and we donate it to the American
That's
Legion.
awesome, man.
Yeah, we
So
go
they
around.
don't charge me to come back and set up my shows. I
Of
tell
course
them,
not.
So we got to run that by the boys. I would do that.
You
What,
know,
for sure.
You said May 21st?
May 21st. It's a Saturday.
Yeah, we'll grab the jug and walk between each band.
Text Keith right now
Get
because Pat's in.
donations.
Pat don't give a
Pat's
fuck.
always in.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
like, fuck it. He'll play anywhere.
Yeah, hit up Keith.
To get back to
Let's
the,
solidify this shit right now.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, write it down. To get back to the local band thing, though, I'm kind of looking forward to
I'm like
rumors
Dick,
that Cold as Life may be coming back soon. So
Really?
like Dick Hickey.
I'd like to see that. Yeah, Dick
Yeah, we
Hickey.
played with them last year. We
Yeah,
had them on
couple
our
times.
Punksgiving.
Paulie's
Yeah.
fucking awesome, man.
Yeah,
That was November,
Them
right?
and the Failures.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to go to that show,
yeah.
Yep.
and I
Those
did
guys
not.
rocked.
Yeah, I already locked in next Saturday. I got a hold of Mike. I said, dude, I want the Saturday before Thanksgiving at Diesel again.
Yeah.
He's another one. He just gives it to me, lets me do whatever I want. I pick all
Yeah,
the
they're
bands,
cool.
and we just pick how we want to jam with, man.
That's
got a
awesome,
lot of
dude.
good bands playing. It's a
First
good
time we
show.
did with us, Side Effects, Come Out Fighting, Aggro or Die, St. Thomas
St.
Boys,
Thomas Boys.
Yeah.
and I thought there was one more.
Keep away.
Yeah, Keep
Away,
Away.
yep.
Yep,
Keep
Keep
Away
Away.
with us,
Yep.
yeah.
That
That's
was-
like an all-star Detroit lineup right there,
Yeah,
man.
that was-
Shit.
That was our first one, and then the second year because COVID shut that down. So
Right.
last year we did it was us and Dick
Failures,
Hickey,
Dick
the
Hickey.
Failures,
No Vision.
No Vision, and Come Out Fighting.
Yeah.
That was a cool show too. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this year, man.
So hopefully it's going to be an annual thing. Just keep
oh
it
yeah,
keep it going.
That's why I tell him. I go, dude, I got Punksgiving 3 coming. You
Yeah.
know, I want to book this. He said, all right, it's yours. So I know there's shows booking up like
So
crazy
are,
now.
are people
everywhere.
booking or showing up and everything?
Oh yeah,
Like-
we get a
Yeah,
really
a
good
lot of
crowd. We get a
people.
really good crowd.
It's a
Awesome.
great place to play. I mean, some people don't, that are from the west side don't want to come out to the east side over here, but I mean the deeper north side, I should call it.
Yeah.
But either way, they don't want to come out that far, but that's okay.
What was it, May what?
May 21st.
It's a great show and it gets packed, man. It's,
Yeah.
it's a good time.
Yeah, sounds great.
It's
We
a
had a
good
lot
venue.
of people. They pay us pretty. I mean, for us, pretty well. And we what I do is I'll take I forget they gave us like 800 and something bucks or 700 and something bucks, and I gave 50 to the bartender. I gave 100 to the sound guy, and I paid somebody else, so I broke it out. Well, here's 120 per band. That's what was left, and I just pay everybody
leaving?
that.
Yeah.
Bye, honey. I love you.
As a band, like, you know, not that we're all, you know, have any money, but like we just don't really play for money, man.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
we just
If
go-
you're trying to,
we do
you're
it.
gonna
We
fail.
do it because we're having a good time.
We just
Yeah.
like getting in front of
So
people
we
and
always
getting drunk.
we always
Yeah.
try
Same
and make
here.
sure that our money goes somewhere, you know, towards whatever gig we're playing. If it's to the house or to, you know, like you said, to the Legion.
Well, like next
Wherever it
on
goes.
Saturday,
Gas
everything
and
we're
drinks
gonna
would be
do-
cool to be covered, though.
Yeah.
That we do. take
If
care of.
possible, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll play for beer for sure.
That one that's on
Right.
Saturday is for Brandon's nephew. I think he committed suicide. I think it was.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And, so they're doing a benefit.
the one at
for his
Duffy's?
family. Yeah.
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 So that'll be one thing. Like even Chris was saying, we're having shirts. Hopefully they're gonna be made this week. But any
bring
shirts we get,
shirts.
we're gonna give just whatever we make. We're just gonna donate that. 'cause
We
it's
did a
for-
big raffle for the one. We had everybody donated records and guitars and all kinds of
That's
shit.
awesome.
Man. Yeah, we raised a lot of money.
Yeah, that's nice.
So I'm hoping.
You know, Brandon's
unfortunately-
one of our own too. You know, he played bass and keep away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we try to take care of each other. That's what
Oh,
we
yeah.
do.
That's what it should be. That's
Is
what
this
I
like a
about
recent thing, or?
That.
Yeah.
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 A few months
Oh,
ago, but
that
we like
sucks.
the thing is it's cool because we have had, you know, we've had quite a few shows and it tends to be some of the same bands every once in a while,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
It's
we
the
like
same
playing with our
people
friends.
anyways too.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
it. We have like a little group
It's a
we
good
play
scene.
with.
Well, you don't want to play with
Yeah.
assholes. Of course, you want to play with your friends. I mean,
Yeah,
come on,
yeah,
man.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
If it's just going to be you in the bar, it might as well be you and all your buddies.
Yeah.
Damn right, man.
Well, you, what's your favorite local band?
Oh Jesus! Like I said, I like Come Out Fighting.
Bang shifter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
No, that for sure.
Well, no,
I checked you guys out, you know, for the first time. I think I hit you up.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, that's some pretty dope shit you guys
Aw,
got
you're,
there.
you're too kind.
dope.
Yeah, pretty dope shit.
Dope. Word up, yo.
That shit's fresh as fuck.
It's okay. He's not
I
going to
re-
know
I
that
re-
word pretty soon.
That's because I'm a young guy now. You
Yeah,
know?
right,
I'm
right.
like about 17, 16.
He just fell back 5 more years now. That shit's fire.
That's what we say when we're 16.
It's sick, dude. It's fucking sick.
Bro.
Another band I've been listening to actually is The Strange. You get into that?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, check them out too.
Yeah, they're super talented.
Yeah, they write some
Yeah, them
good
guys
shit.
are good.
Yeah.
Did we play with them or no? I think they were the ones
thought
that ended
we-
up playing. I think they ended up playing The Loving Touch. I think that's where we were. I think I was supposed to play with them when I played with Keep Away,
Yeah, I don't know.
and then they dropped out, and Bad Assets took their spot.
Yeah, when you were
Strange.
whoring yourself out.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah, you're warning yourself out to everybody.
Slut. Have bass will travel.
Yeah.
All right, on a low point there, we're going to play you some more Duck Butter.
Episode
So you
27.
gotta
Try to say
set
to
some
mine.
slime on your nuts.
Like, subscribe, comment,
We'll be right back.
buy our shit.
Hadi şöyle durun bakayım, şimdi katır tekmesini yiyeceksiniz.
What have you done with Glenn? It's like you ate him.
Epidemic worldwide, spread through bodies. Mental anguish, brutal pain, pushes to the brink. Hold tight, comes around, yet another beat. Don't sit down, celebrate. Walking in, speaking out, what's he gonna tell me? Heart's pounding, minds racing, bound on my fate. Easy now, take it easy, only takes a minute. Lay 'em down, celebrate. Celebrate. Celebrate.
I'm Rich.
Hi, I'm Adam.
Hi, I'm Diggler.
Hi, I'm Bill.
And you're listening to
Detroit State of Mind.
Minus Gary.
Well produced punk.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, you're welcome. Did you say the necros? That's kidding.
Chop liver guy.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, man. I didn't know you were drinking.
No, I'll get it.
Here,
dude.
here, you can have
No,
mine.
no, I'll get one.
All right, yeah.
I gotta pee anyway.
So what was the first band you were in? Cheech, go.
First band I was in.
Actually, we'll come back to you. 'Cause you're going to take too much time.
That fucker don't know.
This is the first band I've been in, man. We freaking,
no,
we,
I was-
like
I
I
was
said,
in-
we started late. Go ahead.
The one and only band?
Yeah. You know, you find the right groove. This is what you do.
Yep.
I started jamming with a band called Ant Farm like ages ago when I was a kid, and I was like, yeah, I can't do this. So
Ant Farm's cool though.
then later on, yeah, you know.
Go ahead, Cheech.
What?
What's the question again?
Glenn won't shut
I was
up.
in a band called.
If a train leaving Los
first
Angeles.
band I was ever in was called the Intellects,
That's a cool name.
and that would have
What
been.
kind of music was it?
It was original punk, old school.
Same shit as
punk,
this, whatever? Or?
No, not as fast as this.
Yeah.
No. And this was probably in. Am I allowed to say what year? Probably not, right?
We don't have copyrights on yours, dude. Was it 1809?
That was
Meanwhile,
80
Chris is telling the truth. You might
probably
as
80
well.
That was probably 81.
Oh shit, I was 9.
81.
Yeah.
What?
81, I was about 150 then.
Right?
Yeah, that shit ain't going away, is it?
This kid played up the whole night.
It's like duck butter.
Yeah, that's the same with me. I've been in duck butter. That's it.
One and only band,
20
really?
years, yeah.
How about you, man?
Rank snatch.
Oh yeah, we heard about your dumb shit. Monkey
First
fuck
one.
and
Yeah.
poop stick.
England.
Yeah, because I was 17 years old when I went to England, so I didn't have time.
Why were
to
you
do
in England at 17?
I gotta see
I was
this
in
logo.
First Gulf War.
Oh, right on. Oh, so you're in the military then?
Yeah, I was
okay.
I was a 461, which is munitions. So that was the biggest bomb dump in Europe, and that's where I got sent to.
Yeah, let's go
I
send him to
worked with
play off the
explosives the
bombs.
whole time.
You're like, I might as well start
Really?
a band.
That's pretty young, like to be
Work
like.
with explosives.
Yeah.
I'm steady as fuck.
That's why he doesn't know how old he is.
That's the only job you know that if you fucked up,
You die.
you don't know about it.
Yeah.
You don't know you fucked up.
Yeah.
Mistakes are
might.
irrelevant.
Weren't you telling me a story when you were over here a couple months ago about this? Like
Probably.
yeah, there's. Yeah, I can't remember the whole
I was
story
going to
now.
say, if you remember that, then
It was
hell.
boring.
I thought you said somebody had passed away or something like that, or something along those lines. Or
we had one guy
I
trying
could be
to-
making this up.
We had one guy trying to catch a 2,000-pound bomb that was on a rack.
How'd that work?
Did he catch it?
No, he didn't catch it, and he almost shit himself because there's a new guy. So he thought
Yeah,
if the bomb hit
this
the
is it.
ground.
Yeah.
So he thought if the bomb hit the ground, it was going to blow up. So that fucker come off the rack, and it hit the ground, and he shit himself. Literally.
Yeah.
They sent him home for the day.
Just a day.
Yeah.
Go wash your ass, boy.
Oh boy, that
That's
kid was fucked up.
Broke his cheekbone squinting.
Well, it's like 2,000 pounds. He's trying to catch it, and it's like some Waldo type guy. I mean, he's
Yeah.
he
It just
should have
breaks
been-
your hands off
Wouldn't
your
matter
ass.
what type of guy it was. 2,000 pounds. He ain't catching shit.
Well, no, the guy should have been working with computers. He was a computer guy, and they sent him here. I don't know why, but that comes
What's wrong
off,
with
he's
computer
like-
guys?
Yeah, what are you trying
That's
to
what
say?
I fucking. That's what I
That's
do for
what I
fucking
do.
living. Mother.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah.
I went to
that's
school
why I
because I
said
couldn't
that.
fix a car.
Right.
I don't know, an alternator from a carburetor. So I got a keyboard.
Dude, him and I were working on my car a couple summers ago. I ended up with frozen shoulder. For 6 months, I couldn't lift my arm like past this.
Yeah, not to be all like me too, but yeah, I've had the same thing, man. Frozen shoulders, nuts.
Dude,
Sucks.
I went to the doctor. The guy's like,
No fun.
okay, in about 6 months, you'd be okay. I'm like, 6 months? Are you serious?
You gotta learn to beat off with the other hand?
Yeah, for real.
No, thank God it was my left arm.
Yeah.
It would numb up sometimes, so, strangler.
The old stranger.
It's like somebody else is whacking me off.
Sometimes now and again, I'll just sit on it.
Nothing else to do.
That's funny right there.
Sunday,
Oh,
the
man.
Lord's Day.
So what's the future plans with the band? You working on new material? Gonna make a record?
Yeah, I don't know when we're gonna be. I'm hoping we'll be getting in the studio here in the next couple months, but I've been saying that for the past,
There's a
5
really
months.
good one here. We do good work.
Yeah, we've been talking. I think we could get it probably 5 or 6 get done right now. You know?
Slap out an EP or do a split with somebody,
that's,
man.
You know, we were talking about that, but it's just I just like going in
Bang
and
shifter
doing it.
split EP.
I like going in there and doing that. Just
Do it
going in
here.
and recording.
Do
is
it
fun,
here.
you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, we've had a couple gigs in a row. So like after that, we were talking about because, you know, we just like to kind of have a few practices dedicated to writing new stuff. I mean, and we've wrote like 4 or 5.
Did you guys play any new stuff today or?
We did.
Actually, yeah, you got some
Yeah,
lyrics.
Yeah, we
on-
played 1809.
Yeah, yeah.
That was cool. I had to cheat on the lyrics a
1809
little
and,
bit.
You guys write as a
BOS.
band, or you got one primary writer?
Depends on what's going on. You know,
Yeah.
Chris came over, started laying down a riff, and then we jumped on it and kind of got it where it should be. And
kinda how
Glenn
we
jumped
do it,
on it,
too.
and
Yeah.
it just depends on who's feeling it at the moment and starts playing. And then
If
once in a
Cheech
while-
jumps on it with the drums, and we've got something.
yeah,
If Cheech don't jump on
If
it,
you just
then
sit there and it's like,
Yeah.
this sucks, man.
yeah, there's.
Not feeling
Yeah.
that.
If
just
Cheech
spins
is
the
sitting back
seat
like
around,
this,
smokes
just
a
looking,
cigarette.
then we just stop.
So as far as content, like, what are your songs about?
Everything.
Yeah, we write
From?
mostly about like your mental state. Like I write a lot about that. Like I write the majority of the songs, and then Marcus writes a few. But we've Quick and Painless is about the tribulations that Marcus has had to go through with cancer and fighting that. But there's nobody tougher, man. I swear. Like he's had a couple pieces of his lung cut out. Freaking
Kidney
kidney. Thanks
taken
for
out.
coming. But he just keeps going, man. He never bitches about it.
Nope.
He lives life every day, which is really cool.
Fuck
Gets out
yeah,
and rides
man.
and does all that.
Doesn't
But-
bitch about it.
But we also write
You
about
get
like,
the dates tattooed above your scars.
Yeah.
I almost did. I almost seriously did. When I went, I was gonna get.
I always thought that was a good idea.
I was gonna have
wait.
them put a bullseye around my port where they hook you up, and they're like, "Yeah, that'd be cool, but it might interfere with this." And I was like, "Yeah, whatever." So I'm gonna put my dates over the top of my kidney where that was taken off. And I was going to, but I never did. You know, I
took
find
a
other
kidney?
stuff to tattoo. Huh?
You lost a cold
I,
kidney?
Yeah.
They took out my right kidney. Yeah, that was the first thing. They took out my right kidney, left adrenal gland, half of my left lung, about a quarter of my right lung, and my thyroid.
So what's left on the inside then?
Luckily,
like a heart?
luckily everything. Luckily, it's all stuff that I have 2 of, man. I'm telling you, brother. It's a lot of stuff I have 2 of. Man.
Still got
I
2 balls?
lucky. Yeah, dude. So no, I feel good, man. It's just keep rolling, man, until they tell me
That's it.
something's different, man.
So do you have to get checkups like
all
regularly?
the time? Yeah.
Yeah.
I go every 3 to 6 months. I go get CAT scans, and
Right on.
so what
That's
you
a
gotta
hell
do
of
to
an
stay
inspiration.
alive. You know, it's what you gotta do to stay alive,
Fuck
man.
yeah,
Catch that
dude.
shit when it's early. They can get it out of you with minimal
Minimal
damage.
Fuck,
you know,
you're
yeah.
missing half your guts, bro.
Oh yeah, I hear you. That when it goes down, it goes down. You just, but it's right now, man. Like I said.
So as of right now, you're 100% good?
no, I got about half of what they had found 6 months ago. I still have that in me, and they're, waiting to see what the radiation is done and
pounded
shit.
with
but
radiation.
fucking-
Are you going through that right now?
no,
then, or-
I finished that probably about a month ago. Doing
Okay.
radiation
Hey,
and
dude,
chemo.
Godspeed, fingers
Yeah,
crossed,
yeah.
brother.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
for sure.
But no, it's I just go in there and do it.
I'd rather do shows with you and then go to your benefit.
Yeah, absolutely,
Absolutely.
man. So
For sure.
but yeah, I feel good now, man. I like every day I feel better. I started feeling good, then I got freaking COVID. And that didn't. But I was sick for 4 hours.
That had to be scary though, because your immune system's already fucked.
That's what it was, but I was serious. It was 4 hours, about 3.5 hours into me having it. I was like, dude, I think I have to go to the hospital. This was probably not even a month ago. I'm like,
shit.
I might have to go from between 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock in the morning. It got really bad where I was sweating, I was
Isn't it
shaking.
crazy how fast it comes on?
And I was like, this is not cool. And I said, you know what? I got to put my head back and sleep. And I slept for a half hour. I woke up and everything was gone.
No shit.
And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? And I went to the thing and I took the test and yep, you got it. And I was like, all right, well, it's gone. It was me 4 hours, man.
Knock that bitch out in fucking
Oh
half an
yeah,
hour.
dude.
Fuck
I think it was
bitch.
part of me having the chemo in me still too. And that doesn't really do well for anything trying to invade your body as it is. So I think that might. I don't know. I got the vaccination because
Right.
I had to. Just for my. Just because of my
Shit was
immune
already
system.
punching back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. But no, dude, I've been good the whole time. I don't look at anything like that. I seen a little 4-year-old my first day going. She had not. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Sometimes I get a little leukemia. She had leukemia. 4-year-old. And I said, "Yep, I'm done. I'm not gonna bitch about my shit at all."
That's not fair.
Dude,
Nope,
my
I've already
ex-wife.
lived 4 times as much as she is probably going to live. And unfortunately to say that, but it was that just made me became everything that first day, I was like,
Put it
no,
in perspective,
dude.
for
Yeah.
sure.
I was 48. No, I was 45 when I first got it.
Dude, you
so-
just gave me the chills. My ex-wife's brother, he was 5. He got childhood leukemia, had the port in his fucking chest. I'm like, this kid's not going to make it. He's fucking 26 now.
Yeah,
Totally
awesome.
fucking great.
They've
That's
done
good.
wonders with
That's
the
good.
stuff, which is cool.
And a lot,
Dude, I'm
I've
literally-
learned
I got
a lot
the
of that.
chills, dude.
I learned a lot of that after, like, whoa, this doesn't mean, because I had stage 4, my first one. That
That's
was
very
8,
serious,
9 years
too.
ago.
Yeah.
You know, and I was thinking, oh, now I'm like, that doesn't mean. Most of the times it's not good, but you got to keep looking at the right side and keep going that way.
The
Yeah.
cool
No,
thing is,
people that
like,
got diagnosed, dude, and in like 4 months they're gone.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah, and that's
And they were fine when they went to the doctor. Like,
yep.
took some X-rays and there's some shit going on. You know.
Yeah.
yeah, Marcus keeps
You're out
pushing
of the
too.
woods now though, because you're gonna be like 12 in a couple days. So
Yeah, you're moving right along.
I should
You'll
be good. I should be good here.
You'll be
pretty
looking
soon.
just like him.
He'll be like, I had
like
treatment
Bobby.
on Sunday.
Oh wait a minute, you got to
We
block
got
me out. I
practice
can't
tomorrow
drink
night.
no more.
That's what he does, man. That's the cool thing about it. Like, you know, that's what keeps
Oh,
me
yeah.
going in duck butter. There's been certain times where I'm like, you know, should I keep jamming? I'm getting older, but I enjoy it and I love it. And then, you know, just with him putting in the effort too, it's been cool, man. It's a good time. Worst case scenario, we get to drink beers every Monday night. So
If it becomes not fun, stop.
yeah, exactly,
You know?
for sure. Yeah, a lot of tunes we write about like self awareness and kind of like more so about like mental states and things like that. Just because that's the style of writing I do. But every once in a while we'll write some tunes like we did with Champagne Tampon. It's about just more so a little more laid back about just like
A little fun.
Yeah,
bellying up to the bar and pouring yourself a double. Having a few drinks, you know,
And then shoving it in your vagina?
yeah. And then
Or better yet, pulling it out and then sticking it in a
They got some dental floss?
dipping it in everybody's drink, and then everybody has some. Get to share.
yeah.
Nah, but I'm
share
not real
the
big on
tampon.
writing. I'm not real big about writing on like, you know,
Like
funny
chicks,
stuff for some
relationships,
reason. I
or-
don't know. It's a little more.
Way
We
past
try and be
that.
a little bit more serious, even though we're, you know, just having fun.
Yeah.
Most of the times we just make insane names for the band or the songs, and then he
Yeah, they
figures
don't
out what he's
relate
gonna
to
do
it.
with it.
Yeah.
Right.
Here, do something with this.
They have nothing to do with it. Like that. That's,
Yeah.
Has
yeah,
nothing
the
to
title
do with
itself
the
will
title.
have nothing to do with what we're doing.
You can't work with turd, dude.
Yeah, dude.
As funny as the word is.
Yeah, exactly.
I almost be like the old Pearl Jam songs that were like 57 words long
Yeah.
and nothing to do with the song itself.
Right?
Yeah.
Old lady behind the
That's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with that.
Great song, though.
It is. It's a great song, but it's like, oh,
Read it and get all depressed.
Right.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun when we play. We get down there in on our nights jam and we'll talk it out. You know, we'll go upstairs, talk, and then get downstairs and
An
we
hour
just-
later,
We just have a lot of fun with each other, man. It's fun.
Cheech
Couple
won't
beers.
shut up.
Yeah, Cheech keeps talking.
I know. Just
He's very
clogging up
vocal.
The conversation. We're gonna listen to one more duck butter song.
It's the quiet ones you got to watch out for. He ain't said
And-
shit in 10 minutes, too. That's all I'm saying, man.
And we're gonna come back and wrap her up.
Hi, this is Screaming Scott from 101 WRF. Well, in this crazy, pretty much fucked up world, it's good to know that when I want a little bit of sanity and some crazy, crazy talk, I could tune into the Detroit State of Mind podcast. And I feel, I feel like I'm high. It's awesome.
Mildly filled with taste of loss, but seems to gather with the shock and torture moves into my veins. Let it pulse and let it grow. Time has come to let you know your efforts are all in vain. Efforts are all in vain.
So what's on the horizon for Duck Butter?
You just said that.
No.
I'm hoping to
You asked
start
it
playing a lot
differently.
more gigs. That's what I'm hoping for.
You worded that
Just
shit
play a lot
totally
more gigs. Just keeping it rolling. There's so much action going on right now. There's so many bands playing all over the
a lot
place.
of good bands out there.
And I'm hoping to keep going with that. I would, it could be a rough time because Chris does road construction during the summer. But so he could be.
Do you
sorry,
hold the sign?
I'm working in freaking.
No, I run the
stop,
concrete
go.
paver. I
Oh.
pave the roads.
Oh, nice.
It's your fault.
Yeah, you dumb asshole.
If you're on
Blame
the west,
him.
if you're on the west side of the state, then you can blame me because that's where all of our work's normally at.
Well, that's the thing.
The roads are
the
probably
thing,
great over there.
Right. And that's the
It
problem.
could be
That's
that
why-
way though, man. If he's gone, then
Well,
we're,
younger men
we're
do
not
good work.
practicing anymore.
that's why-
If he's not around, we're done.
A lot of the summer.
Just get a fuzz pedal on your bass. Problem solved.
That's
Don't even need them.
We want to play as many shows as possible because that's what keeps us going. Like playing live is fun because, when we first started out, you'd go to play live and get all nervous and do all that. Now it's just like it's a blast. It's an adrenaline rush and
Fun.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
we
what's
like
the
to play
point?
as many shows as possible.
What's the point in practicing if you're never gonna fucking play a live show?
Right? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. We enjoy the Mondays. Don't get me wrong. Like drinking a few beers and stuff.
Where do you
but
guys
we also
practice
like
at?
to have a purpose.
Whose house?
My house,
Your house?
Yeah.
Mount Clemens.
Yep. Like I said, the original banner's hanging up there. It's kind of.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Cheech
It's the
hasn't
original,
caught something.
And it has not moved.
So you guys don't drag this out to shows and put it up?
No, I don't know what that would do if it went to the
It might not make it.
The last show was in the
disintegrate.
Ritz.
Yeah, it's all just raggedy, crinkly.
It's an old bed sheet.
And I know
Yeah.
it might not still be.
Spray
There
painted.
was a freaking spider like this big going back and forth behind Cheech's back.
Yeah.
We're watching it. He's like watching it come, watch it go to the other side. The thing was just worried doing its own thing. It didn't want anything to do with him, but I don't know. I thought about bringing it out, but it has been hanging there. The creases in it and everything is exactly what it's been for 20 years.
It's funny because it's an older house, and like what year's your house?
1895.
Yeah, 1890.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so the basement's like cool.
1890, almost.
Yeah, the basement's super cool. It was funny one time. I was like, I left a thing of Sour Patch Kids down there, and Marcus took so I left the thing of Sour Patch Kids down there. I'm like, I gotta shut this down so none of the mice get it. He's like, I don't have any fucking mice in my house. He's like, fuck you. I'm like, oh, okay, sorry, man. I didn't know. So then the next week he put like a computer mouse in there and like all in the bag and stuff.
Yeah, they're not mice. They're like 6-foot rats.
Right, yeah.
They got mice. It looks like Dracula lives down here.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't know.
You got a better chance.
What's with
of
the
being
box and all the dirt? Oh, that's my brother, man.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
That's my roommate, dude.
That's my roommate, yeah. I only see him at night. It's weird.
Stop asking questions. No, the cool thing about it is we wrote a tune called Basement Mice from that. Yeah, we're like, all right, good. Yeah,
I was like,
about a house being infested with mice. So
Dude, I live
Still
under
there.
a trailer and had a skunk under my house.
that's a good time.
Dug under my siding. Oh, yeah. Something scared him real good. You motherfucker.
Oh, dude.
Did you shoot at him?
No, I haven't been able to get him in the cage yet.
Oh.
He's fucking. I think he's been trapped.
Oh, he's still
before.
there.
Smart. No, he hasn't been back in a few weeks.
Okay.
Gross.
The neighbor's been trapping everything. I live right on the edge of the woods, so
Yeah, that's where I'm at too.
yeah.
And we had quite a few. We had opossums,
Dude, I've had
Raccoons.
coyotes in my yard,
Oh, yeah.
turkeys, deer.
fox. Yeah, for sure.
I love it out there, man.
Children.
Neighbors hate me, but
You don't live in Port Huron no more?
Marysville.
Marysville?
Good talk. All right, so since this is going to be like 3 weeks out, do you guys have anything to promote after whatever insert date here?
May 21st with Bank Shifter.
we're playing with Bang Shifter.
Did-
May
did-
21st.
Did Keith confirm?
No, not yet, but
Yeah, well, that might
Yeah,
be
just
that
force
mi-
him to
That might be iffy.
it's far enough out there.
You tell Keith.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
that's
I
it.
know Keepway was supposed to be playing a show in Cleveland, and that guy was doing it. He backed out, so they're going to be around. So that would make it 6 bands then for 21st.
Sweet.
Yep.
So one of the things
Eric from Side Effects, he's going to be there. He's going to be doing sound for us. He went out and bought for his band. He bought freaking like 7 drum mics, and he went overboard. He's pretty much into electronics as it is.
Yeah.
So he's got it all hooked up. I'm like, shit, dude, you just want to come out here and do sound for us? And he's like, you guys got to buy my beers. I'm like, cool. I'm still gonna
There's
pay him,
so
but I'm like,
much at
fuck,
the
dude,
BMW.
yeah. So he's gonna be. I don't know if he's gonna be bringing.
I hope you like Milwaukee's
kickbacks,
beast.
but yeah. There you go, buddy.
Hey, if it's good,
Yeah.
if it's good enough for all of
It'd be nice, though,
Milwaukee,
having
it's good
somebody
enough
there
for me.
doing
Some ball
sound for us,
staff.
too.
Yeah.
So,
Little puzzle
it's
on
in
the
a
cap.
pavilion.
We've been trying to nail down those guys for like 3 months, and I finally talked to them like 2 days ago, and they're coming here in a couple weeks, man. I'm fucking stoked, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Who is?
Side effects.
Side effects.
You'll have fun with Eric,
Yeah,
man. He's
Yeah,
a
we
good
did a
dude.
show with them already.
Smart.
No, they're coming here.
Oh, I think. Never mind. My bad.
Or is it come out fight? Actually, they're both coming here.
Come on, fighting's coming here in a couple weeks. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. I don't. The fucking calendar's like.
Yeah, those guys, dude,
guys
you're
are
gonna
stacked.
really
Right.
enjoy that.
For real.
You're gonna really
I
enjoy
ended
that.
up with a side effects shirt from somewhere.
What's that?
I ended up with a side effects shirt from.
Oh, you
I
had to
don't
have met
know.
Eric. You
probably
he's always
made
got
it.
a
That was
mohawk.
with Taylor.
Yeah, he's dating Ann, right?
Yeah, he's dating Ann.
Yeah.
Taylor
Oh yeah,
Tucky, we
he's
played out there with.
freaking he's a nutball.
Eric's
Eric's
solid.
one of my good friends. Yeah, he's
Right on.
a freaking nutball.
He's
He
a good
is.
dude.
He is on, boy. When it's on at a place like this, woof.
Dude, I was at his house one
Yeah.
time on 4th of July, and he
gonna
came
be
out
into
with
it.
that fucking helmet on.
Yeah,
And he fucking had all the fucking fireworks going off his head.
he had them all. Yeah.
Shut up.
Oh yeah.
There, man.
He recorded it. He put it on
Yeah.
Facebook.
No,
I've
he
He
seen
does,
doesn't-
it.
it, he, does it,
insane.
he does it every year. He was on St. Clair Shores, on Channel 4's.
Does he live like right
broadcast.
around here then?
He
Or?
lives he lives off of Lancaster. Yeah, right
Oh,
around
yeah.
right around 10 Mile. It's
Yeah.
right around here. And he was on. They interviewed him, and there he walked off in the distance and lit off his freaking helmet. And I was like, "Holy shit! There's fucking Eric."
We're
Yeah.
friends with Genghis John in Elginak. He fucking puts on this suit like 3,000 fucking firecrackers. Oh yeah, he's
insane.
And he's also a singer in Alice Cooper tribute band.
Nice.
He actually plays with Alice Cooper's guitar player, the original guitar player.
The original?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
When he's in town, John sings for him.
Very, very cool.
Crazy.
That'd be cool as hell.
Small world.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's awesome seeing all the connections, for sure.
I'm hoping this year keeps rolling, man. There's such a, I can feel
The new Dodge last night was packed.
New Dodge is a good place. They've been
Yeah.
doing. I know they had their issues with the sound, but I like playing there.
We had this small Twilight Zone moment. Like we pull up, I'm like, where the fuck is the parking lot, man? There used to be
yeah.
a parking lot right next to the bar.
It's gone. They put a building
There's a
there.
building in there now.
We missed
Circled the
Kelly's.
building twice.
Kelly's was cool. Sanctuary. Hamtramck's happening if it's happening.
Kelly's is done now,
Hamtramck's-
right?
Yeah, Kelly's. Well, they got new ownership, so hopefully they'll steer it in the right direction, but we'll see.
Parts and labor. I guess they.
That seems to be like
Last
kind of like
night,
the new thing,
They
man.
were saying that place is doing real well. They went and seen a show, and then the following Saturday they had all the tables out of there. When Illmatic played, they moved all the tables out of there.
Is that like Wyandotte, like downriver area?
Yeah,
or-
it's Melvindale. I think it's right, not even a mile down from the freaking Simon's After Dark. It's right
Okay.
down the road from there.
like
But
Allen
it's-
Park-ish area.
But it's like
whatever?
it's either that or Hamtramck.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be playing punk, like we like doing, that's one of the two areas we're gonna be playing.
Hamtramck's still my favorite town, man, for like
Oh,
music
it's a
and bars and
blast.
shit, man. I
It
I
is.
love that town.
Went to Old Miami a couple weeks ago and seen a couple guys I work with. They're in metal bands. I haven't seen metal bands in a long time. That was fucking sweet. And I didn't even know Old Miami did shows still, but they had 4 bands there.
Dude, they've actually stepped their game up in the last couple of years, man.
Their
Especially in the
sound guy
summertime.
was walking around with a tablet,
Oh yeah.
and he stands there. He's like, "Go ahead, you're good. Go ahead, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good."
Yeah, the guy at the Bolero was doing
then-
that too.
Yeah, they
Yep.
came and started singing. They started doing it. Toot, toot, toot. Not even 15 seconds of the first song, their fucking entire set was set.
Yep.
So
The
Cheech
sound
hasn't
is
announced
fucking
it to
awesome.
Chris yet,
Uh-oh.
but we're talking about going out to Colorado and jamming. Cheech is setting up a show for us out in Colorado.
Steamboat
We've been wanting to go out.
So, by
out
the
of
way,
state
Chris,
with the
you're
band.
going to Colorado.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to have one with
Steamboat,
the phaser
right?
on his base or whatever.
They'll get you a new
Steamboat
stroller by
Springs.
then.
Yeah.
Do you know somebody out
He can
there?
still
or-
hold a
My son
guitar.
lives out there,
Oh, right on.
and we're gonna get a gig at Shimdiggity's with the band.
Shim
out
diggity
there.
what?
Oh yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Does your
band.
son play in a band or
Not at the moment.
no?
He used to.
But he is a musician though, or
Drummer.
right on.
You know,
Cool.
grandson's a drummer.
Look how old you are.
Dad was a drummer, and Grandpa was a drummer.
A great.
So yeah, bunch of drummers in the family.
My grandpa invented the drum.
Bunch of average drummers.
Oh, stop! Come on now. Well, let's kick these guys out of here.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Thank you guys so much for coming
Hey,
over.
thanks for having us, fellas.
Would you mind?
your doors, close your windows, turn out your lights, for thrills and chills await you every Saturday afternoon at 2 on the
Detroit State of Mind!
Stay with a friend. Say your prayers as grisly ghouls close in to seal your doom. You won't sit still as demons, mummies, and mysterious forces hunt down their victims and cause your blood to run cold from the terror you'll experience on
Detroit State of Mind!
every Saturday at 2 p.m. right here on
Detroit State of Mind!
I'm Dave, and he's Rich, and thanks for tuning in to the Detroit State of Mind podcast. Join us again next week for more shenanigans and probably a lot of fucking swear words. Good evening, sleep tight, don't let the fucking bed bugs bite, all that other good shit.
With the Detroit State of Mind podcast.
The Detroit State of Mind podcast.
Detroit State of Mind podcast.
The Detroit State of Mind podcast.
Detroit State
You.
of Mind. I wish they'd play my band. I doubt it.
You.